Hey, welcome you all back to the Rate and Wave channel, guys. Mountain Rally family, hope you're having a good day. I meant to check up on the forecast, just realized I didn't do that. I was looking at the stuff going on here in the Midwest. Illinois, we are getting ready to plant, guys, so get those allergy medicines going. Pop them. I already took 3 Claritin today myself. It is time. They're out there cultivating the fields. I'm pretty sure most of them have already been plowed, so I'm pretty sure at this point they're cultivating them, getting ready to plant. So, yeah, farming season. Yeah, see you guys. As I was saying though, I forgot to check out the forecast up there. You know, Minnesota with all the snow and everything, and even some of those storms and stuff. I don't know if they had time to get into their field yet. But hey, God bless you. Hopefully you guys get those seeds planted soon because damn, May is just around the corner, and we really want to get those seeds in by May, or at least by mid-May, at least. Other news, guys. Kind of depressing news. All right, Biden officially made official he's running for re-election. Yay. I guess we really can't be too surprised, right? Again, in the fields of running Democrats right now, there's one unknown name. I haven't really done much research on her. Then we got a Kennedy running. Yeah, Kennedy. Yeah.
Tell him I said hi.
I guess, you know, they can't get their own family right? So, throw them into the country, sure, why not?
Tell everyone I said hi.
Wife out here with me today, too, guys.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, so Biden running again, and did it take Trump long at all to take a pot shot at him? Hell no, it didn't. I think 12 hours, if even. Yeah. In the Hill newspaper, I like it, and most of these guys, just not the Hill. There's the Politico. There's another thing I can't think of right off the bat, but they all love to give Biden credit, right? Oh, the economy is doing so well. The country's right on track. It's so funny that Trump ran on the Make America Great Again, and here's Biden actually doing it. Yeah, okay, really. Inflation's up. Of course, gas prices up because you're trying to push EV vehicles on us. Um, Minimum wage is still pretty much the same in most states. So it's like, yeah, he's doing a cracked up job, eh? Okay. Like these guys must be like hardcore Democrats. Like they are so blind, they're not going to see anything else going on. When you got to go to the store and you got to choose whether to get some bread or milk, because the bread's about $5 and your milk's now $3. Yeah. In order to get to your job, you got to decide whether to put food on the table or put some gas in your tank. Yeah, okay, Politico, okay, Hill. New York Times, you guys go ahead, run your freaking Democratic bullshit. And tell us that Biden's doing great. This country's right where it needs to be, the economy's doing solid. Yeah, alright. They're so full of it. One thing I have noticed, though, especially here in my town, there's really not that much health wanted posters going up now, so at least people are getting back to work. I think that might have to do with, at least in our state, most of the pandemic. Don't like call them handouts too much because most of them weren't really handouts. But those other benefits that they were there, they're now gone. So I guess people are like, well, I can't live with the government no more. Gotta go back to work. Again, a big, huge shout out to you guys that have suffered from some of these storm systems that have rolled through the past couple of weeks. I hope you guys are doing all right. I know it's tough. Going through what we're going through already, and you have to deal with Mother Nature throwing stuff at you. Uh, Godspeed. Hope you guys are doing all right out there. Not too much going on though, folks. Honestly, it's been same old stuff, right? Same old. At least you wake up in the morning.
Tell him you've been taking
on the plus side, sports world, as you can see, me being a huge Bears fan, no longer play against Aaron Rodgers. That's a plus.
Why?
He gets to go to the shitty New York Jets. So we got Rodgers going to New York Jets. It might just be time for him to sign a contract, because I think at this point most teams are going to draft a quarterback right after the draft.
And Brady's talking about coming back. Play for the Dolphins. I'm happy about that.
My wife and her Brady.
Hey, let the man be.
Leave it to Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady to pull a Brett Favre, right?
Uh-huh.
Brady is going to unretire twice like Favre did, and Aaron Rodgers is going to go to the Jets like Favre did. Just in case you guys weren't following there, I figured I'd explain just a little bit.
Oh, is somebody mad?
Not really. I mean, Brady is a woman. He can't make up his mind.
We're about to get murdered.
I'm going to catch you up for that one here a little bit, guys. Yeah, all everything's just going good. Can't wait till we get out of this cold, really. I don't know about you guys, but damn, my body just, the nape of my neck has just been acting up, punched up, nerves are all pinched together. All because of damn cold. Hot, cold, hot, cold. I was going to eat a box of Tampax, throw it at Mother Nature and say, here, calm it down.
Or just get a hot tub period.
Funny story about that though, guys. I actually did that one day. I was hanging at my mom and dad's house years ago. I came out of the bathroom with one of my mom's tampons. She said, what the fuck are you doing with that? I checked out in the yard and said, that's some Mother Nature. She can calm the fuck down. True story.
Shitable trash.
My mom and her friends, and a few of my friends that were over, they all laughed. They thought that was the funniest thing ever. Yeah, I just want to do a shout out, guys. Not too much was going on, not too much really wanted to bring up and hash out there, because we were doing a few other videos today. Just sit down, just ramble on. You folks up there like in Minnesota, Idaho, the farming lands up there, they've been getting with all that snow and everything. Comment, let me know if you guys are in the fields yet. How's that looking? The farming season pissed me off because of my allergies, but other than that, I'd love to see the crops going in. It's a big, huge money maker for us out here. Besides that, at this point in time, I think, depending on how it goes next year, I might just start planting my avocado crop. I think by that point in time, we should start seeing pretty much 70s and 80s, so I think I can plant my avocado trees. Almost seems like it's that way all year round, almost. I mean, hell. Yeah, I know you guys up north, damn, you guys got hit hard, but this year, really, we had that one cold snap in January. I mean, damn, it was minus, I think, 22 for 3 days. Other than that, we didn't get much cold. The lowest our temperatures got were into the teens all winter. And our daytime highs are in the 40s. And then just a little bit there in February, we hit some 30s, low 20s. But yeah, it didn't have much for winter out here in Illinois, guys. It's kind of crazy when you think about it, how the weather is just changing. Sorry, my dog wants some lovins.
What dog?
She's probably jealous. She's like, oh, my brother got to be on camera.
Where's my dog?
Hold on, guys. Say hi, Izzy.
Where's Burrito?
There you are. There.
Normally, my dog's the spotlight.
She's like, I want to say hi to the Rant family. In the other political news, and I just remember this too. North Carolina's had two Democrats flip over to the Republican side, and I think there was one in Georgia that just did it. No, North Carolina. Yeah, I think the other was in Georgia just recently, yesterday, flipped his party to his nomination is no longer a Democrat. He's going Republican as well. So the Democrat Party, they're losing some people, folks, and there's a reason why.
Because they suck each other's more.
And when you got the Democrats saying we need to defend our country and we need to keep our liberties and our freedoms, and yet at the same time taking it all away from us, yeah, there's a problem. And that's true. Americans understand this. The one thing I did think is funny. I'm sorry, their nose itched. Ooh, thought I just had a sneeze. Apparently not. It might happen here in a minute. Anyway, is that they did say the one thing that both Trump and Biden have running for them is that the country can't stand either one of them, or at least half the country can't stand either of the order. I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, hell, what helped Biden out is the suburban women. Even their latest poll showed that support in suburban women for Biden has gone down now. I think his approval rate is only at 30-something%. And when it comes to what they consider the minority vote, I just really hate that fucking word. Minority.
You know what words I hate?
Black communities. Really? Come on. We're all human. We're all a community. Anyway. That vote is, his approval rating on that is also into the 30s. So the dude's tanking. The problem with that is I have seen, though, in most election years coming up, the lower president approval rating is, when he goes in for re-election, he usually gets re-elected. And that sucks. That's why I said I always have the running joke. If I ever become president and it's coming into election year, I hope my approval rating's in the toilet. Because the odds are 9 out of 10 times I'll get reelected. I appreciate the pollsters, I do, but honestly, the polls don't mean dick. Now, even the polls had it that Trump was up and was going to win his re-election campaign. They were wrong. The polls said Trump was going to lose in 2016. They were wrong. So don't believe everything you see just because of what the polls say. And the polls don't even poll the entire populace of America. They poll, like, I think 15%, if even that. So that's saying something to you. It is fun facts to look at, but and then we have two. I think we also had two Republican nominees so far that have declared they're running for the president as well, I do believe. In case you're wondering, I do not believe, as far as I know, unless I missed something, DeSantis has yet to say whether he's running or not. And it's kind of strange that here we had Trump and DeSantis on the same page there for the longest time, and now all of a sudden it's been a battle between them. It's like, what the hell? But hey, best friends will fight every now and again, right? At least that's my take on it. And hell, what's a fight between you and a friend? Tomorrow you guys will be bros again. Not only that, but looking at it, if DeSantis were to run, people have asked me this before, if DeSantis was going to run, and it came between DeSantis and Trump, who would get my vote?
Trump?
I would actually lean more towards DeSantis. Just because, as much as Trump made the White House fun, DeSantis would have a more medium approach with dealing with the Congress and the Senate and the media.
What, you don't think Trump did a good job on that? I think he did one hell of a job on that. It's the Democrats that didn't like anything.
I'm not saying that Trump didn't do a good job on it. That I'm not saying. Like I said, Trump made it fun. I like the fact that he threw shit right back at him. I do. But I think right now we need some calm temperament.
You need some what?
Calm temperament.
What do you mean by that?
Now, that does not mean that I have switched my alliances at all. No, I still love Trump. But DeSantis there on the ballot, but it comes between them. I'm leaning more DeSantis. And the thing is, too, what makes this vote so easy to do this is just because of the temperament. Both DeSantis and Trump's mindset are the same. They both want what's great for the American people. Their same tracks, same way of thinking, the same track of thinking is the same. Secure the border, create more jobs. Let's go more energy independence. Let's put some more pressure on Russia, China, North Korea.
I see what you mean.
Let's get some more fair trade deals going in here. Let's get some more money for us. Let's stop the race wars and let's end all this. They both think alike.
Yeah,
It's just a temperament.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, would it be hard to get DeSantis that vote? Yes. Yes. As much as it'd be easy to, would it be hard? Yes, it would be, because I do love Trump. But on the same side, though, as I said, that temperament there. And I do think Trump did learn a few things out in his first 4 years. As he said, one of the things I would do is I'd lay off the media a bit. I wouldn't engage it so much. But that's the thing about Trump, though. Trump isn't engaging. You come at him, he'll come at you back. And that, as a president, we hadn't had that in such a long time. It was nice to see the president do that.
Did you say he's an engager?
An engager.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, if someone comes at him, he'll come right back at them. Trump opened up the door. He opened up the floodgates to how an actual president is supposed to run a country.
Yeah, that's true.
Get the voice back to the people. Let the people know what's going on. The one thing that I did read, guys, and this is really weird because it just came up on Sunday. It came up on Sunday. That when Biden did his inauguration, the one thing he did at the same time is he took away the transparency between the White House and the media to the public. He took that away. And that's something that Obama actually instituted, was a transparency. Granted, Obama's transparency wasn't as transparent as Trump was as he was doing it, but Biden did away with it. Now here is what gets me, though. He did away with it. No one even knew he did away with it. And it wasn't even brought up until last Sunday. Like, we are now 3 years into the guy's term. Hold on, guys.
Sorry. You're still playing? Okay.
Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. Bear with me. Alright. So we are 3 years into the guy's term. And we're just now finding out about this. Just now. Now, I don't know why he did it. Now, if I was to think like a Democrat, I know why. Who wants the next president or anyone else to use social media or any other social platform or news outlets to let people know what the government's thinking? I can see why. But to do it's bullshit.
Are you sure you're still playing?
I mean, there was actually a lot of stuff that happened with Congress because of the public being able to put in their opinions on what they want. I don't have this in front of me. I should have wrote it down. I blew the article off. I really did, because I was just so pissed. I was like, damn it, seriously? This is like years later. But I should have wrote down the stuff they said. I do remember one thing that did stand out to me, though, was there was even 105,000 signatures on a petition to actually get an actual Death Star built. It didn't go through Congress because it's such an outlandish idea, but the point that they were saying is, with that platform being there, that the public could speak and say, this is what we would like to see happen, that's what it was there for. And Biden just said, no, fuck it. We're taking that away. And we find out about it now, pretty much at the end of his fucking first term, so hopefully his only freaking term.
hope it's still playing.
So those naysayers out there that go, you know, the Republican Party's this and all that. You know what? You and your Democrats can have a little powwow and say you guys are doing what's right for the damn country. Fine. Whatever. That doesn't mean the rest of us are going to fucking believe it. And if we don't agree with you, that doesn't mean that we're wrong. Our eyes are just open. We just see what's going on. I was talking to a brother of mine. We were getting into a discussion because we were looking at taking a vacation. And we were talking about all the places we've been. And he says, you know, it's funny. You can go like down south. Or you can go out into a Republican city. And you can tell that there is this atmosphere that's just so calm and relaxing. But the minute you get into like Vegas, LA, San Francisco, Delaware, D.C., even up north into Wisconsin, when you get into these Democratic strongholds, the tension, you just feel it. It's in the air. It's tight. It's not pleasant. And as soon as you hit the ground, you just feel like, you know what, I just want to do like 1 or 2 days and I'm out. You want to get out as fast as you fucking can. I was like, you know, I feel that. And guys, if you guys pay attention to the atmospheres in these cities, the difference between Republican and Democrat and how it's ran, you can actually feel the tension in the air. I mean, it's crazy to think about. I mean, hell, we went down to Indianapolis. This was a few years back, wasn't it? 2 years ago?
What?
We went down to Indianapolis.
Yeah, because the next day we headed off to Vegas.
And just being there, I was on guard.
No, the next day we headed off to Colorado.
Yeah.
To meet the kids, so I can meet the kids.
That's what I'm saying, it was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, it was 3 years ago.
And this was back when they just got done with the Black Lives Matter riots and everything. I mean, shit was boarded up, stuff spray paint. I mean, you just feel the tension, the hate was just overburdening.
You had to wear a mask all the time.
We were just glad. We were there for maybe 3 hours, I think is what we spent there in Indianapolis, and we got out.
Yeah.
So again, this all goes back to you Democrats say you're doing right. You think you're doing great. I don't know what to tell you, man, because even your own cities prove otherwise. Darren Bailey really fucked up. I do believe you had a really good shot at being mayor.
What happened?
Or governor of the state of Illinois. But what really fucked him up, he was right. He was right on the money. But when he looked up and said Chicago is a bunch of fucking trash, did that hurt you? Because that's the majority of the people that are going to vote in the state. I didn't say it wasn't. It just hurt that he said that right there out loud on the campaign trail. It's like, dude, just get into office and then say something. Then say we're going to fix this city.
That's why I didn't get in.
But that, I do believe, hurt him. Because as soon as he said that, people were posting, does Chicago look gay from a distance? Oh, hell yes, it does. It looks beautiful. But once you actually get in there, oh, hell no, it's a cesspool. Chicago has finally taken over the top list. Detroit no longer is the highest crime rate in the country. New York doesn't even compare.
It's all Chicago. Wow.
Chicago is now the #1 city for crime.
You would think the 313 is.
And you'd honestly, I don't know why I'm thinking about this, but I'm pretty sure right now the mafia bosses are rolling in their grave going, you know, we were criminals, but damn, did we have that shit on low key. That shit that's going up there in Chicago right now was not going on. Al Capone right now, I'm sure, is pitching a fit. Going, what the heck is going on up there in Chicago? I'm going to see what this new mayor of Chicago is going to do. I don't think he's much better. We'll see.
Governor.
No, I mean mayor. Lori Lightfoot's out. Of course, she didn't have too much of a stance anyway. She let all this shit happen anyways. The murders kept going on, violence, riots, all this bullshit.
Pritzker's still our governor.
Alright guys, 5 minutes left here. I'm just going to go in and say this too. The other thing that's really scaring me right now is there's still time for people to announce their bid on the Democratic side for presidency. And one of the names that keep getting repeated over again, Pritzker. Oh my God, if Pritzker becomes, no.
He already is.
No.
For another 4 years. For another 4 years, right?
You didn't listen to me.
What?
For presidential nominee.
Oh, I would kill myself if that happened. I don't think he would do it. Arnold Schwarzenegger was
assault
governor.
Weapon ban. His stance on, even with the illegals coming into his state, is terrible.
I'd rather have Brady as a president than I would Pritzker.
He raised our tax ceiling. Everyone's like, well, he's done so good for the economy.
No,
well, of course he has. But the problem is, well, we're now finally getting a really good credit approval for the state. We're also the highest tax state in the damn country now.
We pay taxes every time it rains or snows. It gets taxed onto our water bill.
I mean, you guys gotta think about. We have a personal side here with Pritzker. Is there money coming into the state of Illinois? Yes. But here's the flip side to it. It's because of taxes, and because of taxes, people are also leaving in troves. Just from the 2022 census, I'm so glad they did that, by the way. I was for that. I was like, yes, I'll do this. We actually had the Census Bureau come up to us, and they said, we're here to do a census. Do you mind? I was like, actually, I don't mind. He was like, really? You know, some people really don't want to do it. I was like, no, I'll do it. That way, then in a few years, Pritzker could see how many people he's going to lose from the state. Anyways, that being said, since the census was done in 2022, the state of Illinois itself has lost over 105,000 residents. You know, they're leaving. And it's not just since the census. Even before the census was done, from 2006 to 2022, this state lost 1.5 million people had just moved, left.
Did you hear me?
So, yeah, well, the economy isn't really, I don't really think the economy's doing good. Well, the state has a good credit rating. Yes, the state's got some money in the coffers. It's the high taxes, though, that we got to pay for to make that happen. I'm not saying taxes are such a bad thing. I'll probably go more in depth in this in another video, guys, on taxes, and we'll break it down. But they're not necessarily a bad thing. But being overtaxed that's a burden we don't need. It's an unnecessary burden. But like I said, we'll break down taxes and how that all works out and what it really means, and at the end of the day, how it means to us normal Joes out there working. On an ending note, though, Tim Allen, because we're going to bring him up just because of taxes, you know, people give him flack because what he said about how he shouldn't have to pay tax just because more tax because he's rich. What he was going on, if you actually go and look and read into what he was saying, and I think there's an article out there that actually breaks down what he was saying, is Tim Allen actually worked his way up. And throughout that time, he was still paying his taxes. Now, what he's saying is, I've already paid, and I still pay my taxes. My taxes are still at 15%. So I don't think I should be taxed anymore just because I'm making more. And in a roundabout way, it kind of made sense to me. We'll go more in depth in it again later on. I'll do a tax video with you guys, and we'll break it all down. But, alright, I'm going to enjoy the day, guys. You guys go out there and enjoy yours. Take it easy, have some fun, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.